As you know, this is FTL. I've done a little poll here, and it looks like the Kestrel has won for the ship that I'm going to be using. But if I lose quickly, I will try to I'll try this ship out. But let's try to win with the humans. Humans are boring, a bit perhaps. We're gonna keep playing on normal because I got completely crushed the last stream where I tried this for the first time. So until I can win on normal, we're certainly not going to try on hard. No demon runs in rewards? What now? Demon runs. Oh, the roguelike? I couldn't get that working in my virtual machine. Someday I will build a Windows machine again, and then that will be an option. Is this FTL with the DLC? I didn't know there was DLC. Okay, let's power our weapons. Let's power our engines completely. Save my crew positions. Very important thing to do. I gotta rename my guys. Okay. Amnesiac. Nostrum. Remove power from O2. I think not. Yeah, I have advanced content enabled. Okay. So, I have come to the conclusion that there are a couple different things that you're supposed to do. One is you're supposed to maximize the number of stars you can go to before the rebels catch you. Two, I think it's best to try to reveal as many stars as possible. And by reveal, I mean go to like this one, and then I've revealed this, 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 and this. And I want to try to go for the distress beacons if I can find any. Also, it will reveal things like shops. Well, I can't pay your toll, and I'm not inclined to do so, so... Okay, they have a teleporter on board. That is a laser, that is another laser. This guy's taken down my shields, that's okay. I think I'm gonna go for their weapons. There we go. So we took 1 damage, not a big deal. Now that their weapons are down, we can probably save missiles. Since their weapons are down, I feel okay about doing this. Let's take on the O2. Save the missiles like I said. Nice. If you're cool, you can go till you're caught up with... What now? What are you saying? Okay. 4 fuel, 4 missiles. 10 scrap. I think it's almost always best to not accept the surrender. I wonder if there's a mod that speeds this up a bit. What is with the stuff that is chasing you from the back? Oh, I see. Yeah, no, I see what you mean. Hey, Senshi, what's up, buddy? I mean, I'd like to kill their O2, but the problem is that I tried this strategy before, where it's like I tried to destroy the O2, but the problem is that with the base ship at least, there's really no way to do it and keep the ship around around long enough for their crew to die without the ship being destroyed, because you're still doing damage, you know. Okay, let's take the time to heal, and as far as who gets to repair these doors, every little thing is a choice, right? And this is actually an important choice because I'm giving repair experience to this guy, right? So I'm going to give it to the one on weapons, because if my weapons go down, I want him to be able to repair those as quickly as possible, because weapons are actually the most important thing as far as I can tell, because that's what's keeping their weapons offline and therefore minimizing the amount of damage you're taking. And in fact, I just saw a little thing pop up. Yeah, there it is. See, Stormworm is my weapons guy this time, and he, you can see a slight little pixel there where the repair is, so he leveled up a little bit. So there's a store. We have 29 scrap, which is not enough. I was told that it's probably best to avoid stores in Sector 1, Act 1, whatever you want to call it. Something I could do is I could go to this location and maybe go here and maybe go back, depending on how far the rebels are away, and maybe I'd have enough money for it to be worth it. We'll see. Attack the automated ship. Hell yeah. That's a long-range sensor station. That should be useful. I think that's what I found before, where it, like, revealed the map, which is handy. Alright, hold up. I think I want a dude on shields, but I don't have 4 guys. This will be fine. We'll keep this the way it is. That's an ion cannon, I believe. So they're gonna knock out something, yeah. Also, I messed up. My engine should be powered. My evasion's not as high as it could be. Nice. Knocked out their weapons. Okay, so I recharge faster than this thing can damage me. I don't need to waste any missiles on this. Time to scum. Yeah, that's the interesting thing. I guess I could just leave this, and then we could just put this guy here, and I could get 100% shields, couldn't I? There's literally nothing stopping me from doing this, from farming up skill. So is that what people do when they stream this? I wonder. Where they just sort of get their skills to 100% in a fight like this, you know? Never heard of this strat before? But, I mean, well, look what I can do, though. It's cheesy, but if the game allows it. And this is one of the things, this is one of the reasons why it's, like, hard to get away from DCSS, because they're basically the only, it's one of the only games that recognizes the fact that if something is optimal, people will do it. And I think they've kind of taken that in a sort of maladaptive direction lately, but games like this, FTL, while this is a great game, you know, there's nothing stopping me from cheesing my way into ups here, so there's no reason for me not to do it. I wonder how I upgrade weapons. Is it charging it? Is it giving him experience when it's charging, or? Oh, he knocked out my shields. Okay, I've been punished. So there is some punishment for it. We're gonna destroy this guy. Maybe not. Holy shit. Doesn't hurt. Well, it's not super entertaining for the purposes of Twitch, but look how much experience we've gotten. It's a ton. Like, the pilot and the engine in particular, I feel like that's a huge boost. If you think about it, like, I haven't been watching my percentage, but it's up to 20% already. you know, it's really not bad. Okay, I was giving Stormworm the repair experience. He's my everything man. He's got a lot of shield training now. When you're not a smug slug anymore. Yeah, your slug pilot was pretty rad, but I'm afraid that he's gone. Anyway, yeah, I traded like 1 or 2 points of hull for a whole lot of skill, which I want to say is worth it. Disable a weapon after 1 laser to train weapon, probably. Disable weapon after 1 laser. What are you saying? Like disable it so the charge goes down and then put it back up? That's what I was trying to figure out. Does experience go up as it's charging? Because the whole point of manning this station is that things charge faster. So I assume that the experience is going up as you're charging, but not outside of combat. It only happens. You can't cheese it outside of combat. That'd be kind of cute. All right, we have the money now. If I wanted to, I could go ahead and upgrade engines. I feel like maybe I should go ahead and do that. Then again, if I hit up this distress beacon... Oh, hey. Yeah, so we got the long-range scanners. If I hit up this distress beacon... Well, no, that's a problem because... If I went here and I went back, then I'd have to go back to the distress beacon if I wanted to go to the store, so I don't think we're hitting up this store. There is this sort of... I don't think this node was here before. Actually, yeah, it was. Ship detected. Hello, what do you mean? Welcome to the stream, man. Welcome to me fumbling my way through this game that I'm not good at yet. So yeah, I think we go to the distress beacon and then we just move on, but because we're almost definitely not going to the store, since there's no safe way to do it, because like if I do that and I go back like that, the rebels will 100% catch my ass, so we don't want that. So I think we're gonna go ahead and upgrade. Boom, boom. Rebels really slow. Oh, they'll catch me though. Okay, so we just gave ourselves 5 extra percentage points of evasion, which is pretty sick. Okay, we did not lose any guys. I haven't looked this event up, but I was told you could lose a guy. I suppose maybe I shouldn't have done that because having 2 guys right now would be pretty miserable, I have to say. We got the loot, bro. Giant spiders are my bitch. That happened before as well, actually. Okay. So yeah, see, we could have gone to the store, but then after that we would have had to have gone back through explored locations if we wanted to, Oh, is it a 90% chance of failure? Are you sure? Okay, now I'm gonna look it up on the wiki, because I am curious. Giant alien spiders. This is a random event. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, see, it doesn't say the percentages on the wiki. That's interesting. It's rare to not lose a guy. Interesting. I guess if you have a clone bay, you're good to go. And there's some blue text things that you can do if you have an anti-personnel drone or a boarding drone or a bio beam. You can be guaranteed to get good stuff without risking losing a guy. But yeah, no percentages. It just says the 2 things that can happen is you can lose a guy, or you can get a high amount of resources and some scrap. Now, I am dubious about the high amount of resources thing that it says here. With clones, they lose experience. Yeah, that's true. Anyway, so we have 13 scrap. We're not going to the store. We can't afford anything there. I would like to hit up this nebula. I'm trying to think. I think I want to go to the ship. I bet you that the ship fights, you get a medium... I think I read that you get a medium amount of scrap from ship fights, so it's ideal to take as many ships as possible if you've revealed them. Selling materials. You can sell missiles and fuel outside of events. Cool, we're gonna get a free guy here. If we don't lose. Okay, let me see their weapons. 2 beams. Yeah, I mean, people were telling me the bioweapon is bad, but maybe it's good for the purposes of events. I didn't think you could sell fuel and rockets at regular stores. That's interesting. I mean, that's huge. Can you sell drone parts? Or is it just, again, just events? Okay, I'll accept this. Who wants to be the Ingy? Isn't that the Euro symbol, Mr. Ostrom? Could sell consumables at shops. Okay, I just must not have seen that. That would have helped an awful lot if I had known that. Here you go. We got What You Mean, the Ingy here, who comes with no skills, and I think they pretty much always come with no skills, I suppose. Barring some rare exceptions. I took the surrender so I could get a free guy, which is great because I want to have a guy on shields. Yeah, let's jump. So I can still hit up this ship. Man, long-range sensors are really, really good. And they only cost like 30 credits from what I saw before, so if I ever see that in a shop again, we are 100% gonna take it. I think it's just really important. Okay, so if I go here, I go here, I go here, here, here. It's gonna be awesome. I could even probably hit up that location too. We're gonna get so many... We're gonna get so many locations. That does not look like the Cyrillic E to me. Is that what that is? It's looking weird on my computer screen for some reason. I'll take your word for it, considering you're Russian and I'm not. Although, there's like 4 different E letters for different E sounds in Russian. A nearby pirate seems to have advanced hacking tools. Try to shut down my engines. Boo! Okay, that's fine. Let's look at their weapons. Laser, and is that flak? I don't know what that is. Okay, that was a laser. Okay, we shut down part of their weapons. I think I can just use my laser on this. No need for the missile. Oh no, that's the hacking tool. That's a... I think that's like an ion cannon or something, perhaps. Now here's the question. If something is already red slash, you know, destroyed, I wonder if it's best to wait for it to get repaired before you fire again. Cool. 26 scrap, not really enough to buy anything important. Let's jump. Okay, so again, we're going to be going through this entire nebula. So we'll go here first. Red weapons just means recharge speed. Well, red weapons, I thought, like, just for me, it completely shuts down the recharge. Dread Pirate Tuco, huh? This guy's got super shields. I'm gonna use the burst laser first to mess with the super shields. If all 3 shots hit, I think I get the whole shield. No. Well, I'll use this just to slow down, or to speed this up. They have disabled my damn engines. That is terrible. I think that means I can't dodge at all. Maybe. No, I have a 50% chance to dodge. My boy here's stunned, but I don't care, because he can't do anything anyway in there. Super shields are gone. I'll blow another missile. could repair my medbay, but I don't care. It's not like there's a fire or anything. Firing up FTL, huh? Alright. Be nice if I could see their FTL meter. So I could have maybe saved my, my missiles there. We're going to give the repair experience to the Angie because he doubles his repair speed anyway, so having him get that experience is good. He'll become very, very, very fast at repairing things, I assume. 44 scrap. You know, I could upgrade my engines again if I wanted to. I really want to get upgraded shields. But if I upgrade the engines, I can draw power from O2. Yeah, you can heal at particular events and shops. But otherwise no. I mean, there's also a drone item you can use to repair. If you make thrusters or driving subsystems red, they can't jump. Oh, I know. Yeah, that's why I shot the missile at his pilot seat. But I mean, I wish I could see their FTL bar so I could know if I had the wiggle room to use my laser instead. I may have just used a missile unnecessarily. I'm sure I'll get a feeling for that sooner or later. Let's save the money. Okay. The nebula will slow them down. We'll have plenty of time to go here, here, and here. I might even be able to go here, here, and here. And then here, and then here, and then here. That would be unrealistic? I guess. I mean, you would think maybe with like high enough sensors it would be something that they could show you. Purchase an unknown... Oh, son of a bitch! You gotta be shitting me. We're off by 1. Oh, I would have done this too. Cucked. Alright, we'll just blow him up. Maybe he'll give it to me. If I make him surrender, perhaps. You never buy that? Really? Yeah, I guess it could be something that just doesn't fit. But we don't have any weapons yet, so I could make it work, you know? Wow, we did not dodge anything. Oh my god. That is really something. He's stunned. I want my weapon systems, so never mind. Repair the shields, yeah. Okay, here we go. I think we accept this because if I destroy them, I probably don't get an augment, and that augment's worth a lot of money. Yeah, we needed the slug pilot with his maximum skills. Also, there's a bullet heading towards me right now, and I think it will just disappear if I accept, so... No, just kidding, it hit anyway, but that was just system damage, so that's fine. Yeah, I'm not going to get 15 more scrap from blowing them up, so I'm taking it. Also, I mean, having that FTL power is pretty good. Let's get healed up before we move on. Should get more shields with scrap. So the problem with that is, the only way to actually get more shields... Well, you know what? You're right. If I pay for that, that gives me wiggle room to not get owned by ion cannons and stuff. But I was just saying, like, I need to pay 50 to even get the actual extra shield, right? And then at that point, I still need more money for the energy. So I suppose what we could do is depower our oxygen and 1 pip of engines to get 2 charges. Shields are worth more than thrusters. Yeah, I agree. In general. Okay, let's go to this nebula. That is a missile launcher, unfortunately. So that's going to go straight through. With 2 power from thrusters to shields so you can remove the power if your shields break. Well, I want to make sure I dodge the missile, but... Yeah, I mean, I can wait until that fires, I suppose, and then switch real quick. Okay, so that is... Maybe that's... Yeah, see, that is a missile. Okay. God damn it. Alright, that's good. We blew up their weapons. But see, that's why I think engines are more important than people think they are, because otherwise you're just guaranteed... Not guaranteed, but more likely to take a big hit, you know? Sensors don't matter. Yeah, I know. I'm just getting experience real quick. Because my shields are not going to have a problem. I'm actually waiting for this to go orange before I fire. Hull damage equals more scrap needed to repair. Yeah. Why do you say that? Well, okay, but I'm saying that missiles go straight through the shields is what I'm saying. So, being able to dodge that means that you're taking less hull damage. Okay. So we'll just turn off the O2 at the start of every fight. Alright, I think that I do indeed have the time to get this ship, and the exit, or maybe even this ship, and the location, and then the exit. Rolling the dice. Well, but in Sector 1 it seems like it's very rare for you to really need more than one point of shield. You need to power the engine before the missile reaches your shield. Yeah, you're probably right. Oh no, it's a Manta ship. I don't know these weapons. That looks like maybe a missile launcher. Well, okay, so when does it need to be powered? Like, right before it hits? For it to have the miss chance? Like, when does the roll happen, I wonder? Okay, that hit the shield. Okay, these are both, you know what? I can depower the engines, that's fine. I can get the O2 back on, because this is all beam weapons. We just crushed these guys. They really can't get through my shield. In fact, we could farm this fight if we wanted to. I don't think they have any ability to damage me at all. So we could straight up just sit here and get this guy's shield skill to max. I'm very surprised that people who are streaking this game, I'd be very surprised if they don't do that, you know, in certain fights. If the benefit is there, you know. Or you could even, you know what you could do is, sure they streak, but I'm saying, like, when they streak, do they use the strategy of, for example, sitting around in a fight like this where you can't take damage, and training up this guy's, you know, shield skill to max. See, like, that beam doesn't do anything, and then this thing just hits the shield and it's too tough for it to really do anything, so then I just get free shield experience, you know? And I was thinking, like, with certain weapons, you're not doing damage to anything other than systems, not either of these, but certain other weapons. So you could do the same thing with weapons and get weapons to max. Rose streak DCSS and almost died almost every run just for fun. Well, DCSS is a game where you have way more wiggle room than it feels like. It's really fun because, you know, the game Dungeon Crawl Stone Soup, the thing about it is, like, it feels like you have no wiggle room at all when you're a newbie, and then when you get to, like, mid-level, you suddenly realize that there is some wiggle room, but then you still die randomly because you, you know, a minor mistake can just kill you. But then once you get to, like, the top level of skill, you realize that there's a very narrow list of things that just get you killed instantly in DCSS. And if you could just watch out for those, then you can have a real hard time losing a game outside of the early game. Anyway, yeah, I think I'm gonna have to do this. It doesn't look like it takes that long to charge it up, you know. I really would like to know if the streak people in this game do this strategy, though. I mean, look at that. It's just free. I feel like there should be some kind of penalty for doing this, like if I just sit here and do this, eventually he jumps away, or he gives less scrap for some reason. Or maybe there should just be like a set amount of skill that goes up every fight, you know, so that this isn't possible. So the thing you said about one laser, after your laser spits out one shot, you power it down. Oh, I didn't know you could do that. So what's the hotkey for that? Can I just right click? I know I can right click down here. Do I want a penalty to an already punishing game? Well, it doesn't have to be considered as a penalty. Getting a certain amount of skill per fight could be a buff to the player in some ways. Maybe like every jump, your skills goes up based on what position they were at the you know, what console they were on, even if it's not a combat encounter. And I think that, you know, that is one way to do it, you know. And there's other ways. You could balance it, is what I'm saying, to where it's not really a detriment. But yeah, I'm sure the game is hard, but I wonder if I press auto fire. Thought later versions stop you from getting experience after some time. Well, I know that you can't get experience once the fight is over. And maybe there is a time limit. I'm just testing something now. So that fired twice. How am I supposed to do it fast enough? I wonder. Are there hotkeys I can press? I can press 2. What if I press enter? No, that doesn't do it. Space is pause. Auto fire. Experience farming is the one exploit this game has, and you want to remove it. Well, I'm saying that the optimal thing should not be the boring thing, is all I'm saying. And I'm not saying that the player should be nerfed. I'm saying there are ways to do it to keep the power level the same, you know, without the tedium of farming experience. How do I do this? If I right click, that decharges it. If I were to fire, if I press 2 and fire, oh, I see what I need to do. Yeah. I have to fire it while it's charging. And then I right click. Stop poop socking. No, what I do is I have it targeted, it's gonna fire, and then I right click right as the thing comes out. Experience is just an extra booster. Well, I don't know. I've gone from 20% evasion to 24 just from sitting here and poop socking this, so... whoops, I didn't aim it. But yeah, I mean, I feel like this is an enormous boost. I don't know exactly... I would be interested to see exactly how much extra charge, for instance, like speed of charging, is happening from getting experience in weapons. And I would be interested to see like the breakdowns on piloting skill versus engine skill, on how much dodge it's giving me. But I mean, yeah, I would be super interested to know if the streak people do this or not. All they need to do is make the experience increase per fight limited to like 5 times per fight, so nobody has to do this. Yeah, and that would be fine. And balance the game around that amount of experience is what I'm saying. Put the power on engine to dodge and train dodge faster. Oh yeah. Yeah, I guess, I wonder if you gain experience only when you dodge. But I'm training shield skill as well. which recharges the shields faster, which I'm sure is meaningful. So whether it hits or misses, it's fine either way. It's only when you dodge? Okay. Dude, this is so cheesy. Can you put 1 point of power into weapon to shoot once? No, it's shooting once by me just shutting it off. Because it's the burst laser, it'll always fire 3 times unless I shut it down in the middle of it operating. There are other weapons that only fire once. But yeah, this is, I have not found anything about this game that really truly bothers me about the design other than this. There's a couple things you could complain about, I guess. You could complain about the RNG, but it's kind of the same way that a deck building game is, where the RNG is what you make of it. Like, you can get around it with skill for the most part, as far as I can tell. But yeah, other than that, I've really only had like minor quality of life complaints. But this is the big thing. That I know that this exploit is here, you know? Yeah, the AI should be retreating out of this, you know? Well, Darkest Dungeon can be cheesed as well, although there's, as far as I remember, there's no good reason to do that, really. But, like, you can technically, if you have the right team, you can sort of survive forever in a fight and just farm. But the thing is, Darkest Dungeon does a really good job of making that not particularly worthwhile, because you only have so many items that you can carry, right? So, you know, you really don't want to be sitting in a fight forever. Although, yeah, if you need to heal or stress heal, sure, that can make sense. Or you can farm, I suppose you could farm virtues. Only certain fights allow you to heal now. Did they change something in Darkest Dungeon? Oops. Darksburg. I have never heard of such a thing. Whoops. Uh-oh. Yeah, I remember there was only like one particular fight in the main dungeon in Darkest Dungeon that made the most sense to farm like that. Finally. But I mean, look how much experience we got. We actually got to totally maxed engines on Mr. Alstrom, my engineer man. My Geordie LaForge. Okay. Amnesiac is an expert pilot too, so 29% evasion's not half bad. Our weapons guy is almost maxed. Well, actually, he's on his first bar, I suppose. Shields guy is level 1, he can get to level 2. Very interesting. Okay. So, we go here. We go here, we go here. I wonder... No, there's no way. I would like to hit up this ship too, but that's not an option, really. So we're gonna go here. There, then there. There's not enough space to do all of them. Watch him cheese the next fight. I might. I mean, is there any reason not to, really? Makes things take longer, unfortunately, but... Pilot a spaceship with my eyes closed, hell yeah. Alrighty, so this is an automated ship. That is a missile that will go straight through my shields. Just kidding. There's also a hacking drone here. And he hacked my goddamn engine. That's pretty lame, I gotta say. Evasion dropped to 0. Oh my god. Alright, well I guess we're taking missile damage today. Okay. These weapons are offline. So this, that kind of cheese is really only possible in particular kinds of fights. This is not one of them because he has missiles, so... He will just go right through my shields, you know? It's a matter of having shields and being up against a guy who only has beam weapons, basically. Okay. Another thing is, Once the fight's over, I feel like you should just be able to have oxygen go to 100%, you know? Because otherwise it's optimal to sit here and wait for that to go up. With 37 scrap, I could get more power if I wanted to, but I don't really need it. It would just be more of a luxury. I think I'm going to wait, because shops could be apparent here. Okay, let's hit up. Wow, that went slower than I thought. Was this technically in a nebula? Yeah, I suppose it was. Maybe I could have done this. Ship, nebula, exit. Well, let's see. Space dock is under assault by the rebels. Rescue the store. Okay, sure. We have a quest for next sector. Now here's the question. Will the exit be covered in this if I go here? Because if so, that means I could have gone to this ship. And this is where the base game... I've heard there's a mod that fixes this, by the way. This is where I wish the base game had a little thing that was like, okay, this is how many turns until the rebels get there. Because otherwise I just have to eyeball it, you know, which is mildly annoying. I'm just going to put my hand up to the monitor. Yeah, I think it's going to be... Yeah, it's going to be covered. And we don't want to deal with the fleet's cannon or whatever, so... We'll just take the exit. The automated platform seems damaged. You can likely steal as much fuel as remains. War doesn't justify abandoning one's values. Steal it. We're gonna look this up. This is called the Orbiting Small Platform event. Wow. There's literally no reward for doing the right thing. So, you just should steal it. Every time. Interesting. See, that's what I'm trying to say about, do I feel good about myself? Well, the rebels would have just gotten it, so... Yeah, I feel good about myself. I'm totally cool. Okay, so... I did it wrong. This is not inside the thing, so I could have gone to another location. Apparently I'm not good at eyeballing it. I gotta get that mod. Okay, NG-controlled civilian sector. So both of these are civilian. I guess I'll go... I guess I'll go here. These sectors are unidentified, so I don't get to see what's in them. I'm gonna need to do some reading on what kind of events are in these different sectors. Okay, we have 37 gold. It's definitely not enough to do anything interesting at the store, so let's, I think we'll go down here. Then we'll do the distress beacon. Then if we have enough money, we go to the store, and then we just cut across the galaxy to get the quest. Yeah. Can you get to a nearby station where they can patch us up? Is this... I wonder what happens if I... Okay, let's Google it. Escort nearby ship. Is this a quest? Okay, it is a quest marker. Okay, so there's no reason not to take this. So now we have two quests, I guess. Okay. Okay, we can cut across here, that's fine. So go to the distress beacon. Although I'm tempted to go here and then here. I wonder how far back the rebels are. Actually, we're going to be greedy. We're going to do that. Strange bug, can you assist in debugging? Again, we're going to optimize by looking at the wiki. Okay, so it is possible to lose a crew member. Huh. Do I care about losing a crew member? It's also possible to gain a crew member is the thing. You can get a mantis out of this event. Hey Prepaid, what's up, man? I am using the wiki this time to make decisions because I've determined that it doesn't make sense to do otherwise. I wonder what the percentages are. Okay, well let's listen to their problem. Okay, wait, we have human crew. So yeah, we have this. We're good. Return him home. Oh, this is interesting. Okay. I can receive a Mantis crew member, or I can get an engine upgrade. I think we take the engine upgrade. Do I really need a Mantis? I have 4 dudes on my crew already, and that's really enough to crew all the important systems. Whereas this is worth like 20, 25 at least, or maybe 35 scrap. Yeah. It's pretty good. I suppose that means I should buy power, but... yeah, we absolutely need power, but then again, I'm trying to get money for this store. Also, there's the rebels. Oh, there's another store. Oh, this is going to be so lucrative, though. Distress, all these quests. Power down subsystems. Subsystems don't take power. Okay, I think it's going to be safe for me to just do this. Just barely. Shield the ship with mine. Okay, I took 1 damage to my hull for an enormous amount of rewards. Totally worth it. Okay, this is interesting. So if I go to the store... yeah, Mantis are good for fighting for sure, but I've had to fight against them, but I think for winning purposes, the engine was more important here. You think it's worth more than 1 engine upgrade? Maybe. If I had a teleporter on my own ship, then I would have taken the Mantis, because I could just send him in to beat some ass, you know? Okay. I wonder, could I hit this location, and then this store down here? We're certainly not going to hit both stores. I want to get both quests, and I want to hit up at least 1 store. We're definitely only going to do 1 store. Probably the safest thing to do would be to hit up this distress beacon, then go to the store, then go to this quest, then go to this quest, and then dick around over here until the rebels get there. I think that that's the correct path. Oh shit, am I on fire? Oh fuck. Interesting. Wait, I think I've seen this before. I think I'm supposed to give them fuel here. I have plenty of fuel, so I will. Give us 30 scrap. Okay, that's worth it. Yeah, let's fix this. I have a fire from that event that I didn't bother to notice. Shit, we just took more damage. What are you saying, Mr. Ostrom? Turn off O2. Well, I sucked the oxygen out. That kind of sucks that we took hull damage there. We will actually give the repair experience to the Ingi. That's one thing you can't farm. Boy, he is slower than I would expect for a guy with a racial bonus to repair. Okie dokie. 94 scrap. I could get some really good upgrades right now. However, we have a shop waiting for us. Now, unfortunately, the layout of this doesn't allow me to hit up a quest and then this store and then hit that. Like, I can't jump between this quest and that store. So we have to do the store now and then jump to this quest and then jump to that quest. That's just the way it is. Boarding drone. Ha ha ha. Sadly, we don't have a drone system, so. A couple Engis for sale, a human for sale, no thanks. System repair drone, anti-combat drone, this is all crap. Okay. Someone tell me how to sell. I was told that I could sell missiles, drones, and fuel even. And I don't see how to do that. I don't think it's possible. Also, this is worth 25. Holy shit, that's really good. Okay, so as far as weapons go, we have breach bombs, those use missiles, and it can blow a hole in a ship. That's pretty cool. Ion blast. Disable systems. I'm gonna need power. There is a drone control here, but if I bought that, there's no real reason to buy that, actually. Yeah, there's no reason to buy that because it's not like I can afford a drone at the same time. It would be super duper unbelievably sick to buy the drone control and get boarding, but that's not happening. Heal? Yeah, I should. I'm just trying to think what I want to do here. This is like the #1 type of choice that matters in this game. There's 2 shots in quick succession, each dealing 2 damage. God damn, that's really good. Each laser shot will be blocked by a single shield bubble, regardless of the laser's damage. So, what we do is we fire the burst laser, and then we fire the heavy laser afterwards. Burst laser cuts down the shield, and the heavy laser does the big damage. Maybe. System damage 3. Does more damage to systems and crew. Man, I could just like breach missile their pilot's chamber immediately. Too bad I can't afford the cloak. Honestly, I think we just buy the hack. I keep getting told that hacking is really, really good. And I think that maybe we could use hacking to take out their O2 and then get way more rewards. So we're going to get the hacking. The question is, should I sell my Artemis missiles? Because if I did, I could immediately afford to upgrade the hack. Drone part? We have plenty of drone parts. More laser, more good. Its power is a problem. with the hacking, at least I only need like 1 power. I think I'll just chill on this. On the other hand, if I sell the Artemis, I use the hacking to just like take out the oxygen, heal and buy fuel. Yeah, I don't think I need the Artemis anymore. We'll sell that. Ion Blast could be kind of cute, I guess, but actually, yeah, I'm gonna pick up the Ion Blast. That's gonna replace the missile, and then maybe we just do some repairs after this. Sick. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to disable the burst laser. We're going to turn on Ion Blast, turn on our shields, upgrade. Did you know that there are many ways that you can help support this channel? Read about them on rosecrypto.com/support. At Rose Crypto, you can learn all about cool things like the Brave web browser, Bitcoin, and other cryptocurrencies. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe.